Hey everyone, really excited to share this PSA reveal with you guys. If you're new, I primarily do raw to grade content, so please like and subscribe. I've got a really cool video coming soon, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. I'm going to be breaking down the logistics of my business and kind of showing my recommendations of how you can start a sports card business in 2024. I'm going to go through lots of steps, you know, the general steps and also very specific steps and strategies that I've used. I share a lot of tidbits in these videos, but this upcoming video, it'll kind of be all condensed into one. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Really excited about putting that one together. Let's go ahead and jump into this reveal. Yeah, so a lot of Patrick Mahomes and Wemby stuff. A few Kobe's sprinkled in here. Silver Prism, PSA 10. For the Mahomes stuff, I paid an average of $3.50 per card. Just averaged out. So just something to be aware of. Some Phoenix. I've had a hard time grading Phoenix, but this order was pretty good. This one is numbered out of 125. So nice 10 there. Got a slew of Wembys as well. You'll see this card a lot. Nothing crazy, but I bought these for an average of about $5 each in bulk on Facebook. Grade, I believe there's like 15 of them in this order, and spoiler alert, the gem rate is very good on these. So 5 plus 20 to get them graded. Currently they're going for 45 to 50, but even if I netted 40 out of all of them, that's $15 profit each. I'll take that. A lot of people aren't willing to do that. I'll take that. I like to be scrappy, and whenever there's profit to be made with easy gem rates, I'll take it. Some more cheap Wembys. But again, the margins are there. You know, something like this probably paid $8 for. They'll sell for 50, 60. Okay, so this one was a crack out from just a random grading company. I got this slab for probably maybe $5, maybe 10. Looked really good. Cracked it out, got a PSA 10. I just sold this for $85. Really good sale there. Optic Hollow PSA 10. These are a little bit tougher to gem, but got the 10 there. Yeah, Instant Impact 10s. More cheap Wemby stuff, but as long as you're getting these at good prices and grading a high gem rate, you're gonna do just fine. So yep, 10 on the deep space, which are a little bit harder to gem. We'll kind of skip over the concourse blues because, like I said, there's a lot of them. Here's a nice one. I love mezzanine this year. Blue Prism, PSA 10. Nice one as well. So again, $3.50 for this card. I sold it for $64. So you really can't, I mean, that's just, yeah, that's great margins. In terms of where I want to be at with my business, I would do this type of thing all day long. If there were enough $3.50 cards with those kind of margins, I would do that all day long. And there are a lot that have that type of margin. So don't be afraid of the cheaper cards. As long as it makes sense to grade them. Do your due diligence, do your research, but if it makes sense to grade them, do it. Prism Base, PSA 10. As you guys can see, oh, right as I speak up, we got our first 9. I was just gonna say the gem rate is looking good so far. Another 9 there. Optic, for whatever reason, the backs of Optic are cleaner than Donruss. I guess that's not super abnormal with chrome versus paper. Revolutions are tough grades. These back corners usually have something. Maybe it was a surface issue for this one, I don't know. A couple Kobe's sprinkled in too. These are like $1 or $2 cards that will sell for 50 plus as a 10. Cool carbon copy there. Yeah, reactive yellow. This was a card that I was gonna hold back because I swore off Mosaic from these past couple years just because they've been tough grades. There's a little bit of whitening down there on the edge in the corner, but I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. Glad I did. Got the 10. Yeah, lowest grade in this order. Always, you know, always have one random low grade. And yeah, I can see it. I assumed it was something on the back. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a crease there. It is what it is. Not a huge deal. Got a 9 on that Kobe, so probably break even on that, but that's okay. I'm willing to roll the dice. This is a nice one too. These are a little bit more pricey, so hoping to get a premium out of that. Deep Space 10. So I'm kind of starting to finish up grading Wemby and basketball for this season. And I will move on to, hopefully I can find enough inventory to just grade legend players for the next few months. If not, I may be tempted to try some baseball. Another Prism PSA 10, so kind of a case study on this card. So far, I am now 9 for 10 grading this card. 9 for 10 gem rate, so 90% gem rate. I've been picking these up for 30 bucks. The first few that I got were more expensive, but even if we say, let's just say I got these for an average of $50, the average grading cost was $20, that's gonna be $700 to grade them all. And we'll say I netted 110 out of all of the 10s. That's gonna be, you know, $1,100, and then I sold the 9 for 40. So $1,150 on a $700 investment. That's pretty good. And that's honestly, that's a pretty high estimate on what I paid for each of the raw cards. Averaging them out at 50, I don't think is quite, I think it's more probably like 40 average. More optic base, been paying 12 to 15 for these. Last couple comps are like 80, maybe some for 70. Yeah, and then more colored Mahomes stuff. I mean, just finding a cool niche there. Got a 9 on this one. Bummed when the bigger cards get 9s. Yeah, more select. Just the base blue. Thunder Lane 10, I like the look of these inserts. They're a little bit more pricey. 60 bucks, maybe 55, compared to some of the other inserts. Yep, just more of the same. These blue concourse. And when I said the gem rate was good, the gem rate was perfect for these. 15 for 15. So really happy about that. 10 on this Express Lane purple too. I was wondering how they would do the corners on the back here, because with the design, sometimes this white line is right up on the corner, and yeah, it makes it look like the corner is soft. So I was curious about how they'd grade those, but checked out for that one anyway. So got another one of these splashes. Like I said, I sold the first one for 64, so hoping to get a similar price for this one. More of the select blues. I guess I'll start another stack of 10s here. Yep, more blues. Just bread and butter, a lot of this Wemby stuff. It's nothing crazy, but they're, again, like I always say, easy to find in large quantities. Yeah, bummed about this one too. Was hoping that the flash would grade out well, but I believe there was a print line on this. It was pretty minor, but yeah, it's going across right there. Or sorry, no, a little bit lower right there. Sometimes you get 8s, sometimes you get 10s with stuff like that. Just never know. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, stuff like this too, like, it's pretty easy to find this kind of stuff to grade that's in good condition, because people don't want to take the time to grade it, but I'll take the time. Sell me all your stuff like this. Nice 10 here. These are still going for pretty good amount. Last comps on the concourse were like 190, I think. And I probably got this card for 70 raw, so pretty awesome. Yeah, anything color Wemby obviously is still doing really well. Blue Premier. Blue Prism Concourse. Select, it looks so good this year. Yeah, I mean, a couple of the parallels have known print lines, but overall it's so clean this year. Last year was pretty good too. Yeah, I got the 10 on this one as well. Comps around 210 or 220 on that one. Yeah, unfortunately got a 9 on that, but it is what it is. Yeah, and a 9 on this Monopoly. This is the first 9 on a Monopoly I've gotten. It's okay, it was bound to happen. Donruss, yeah, giving up on Donruss. It's all right. And then another blue to end it off. So as you guys can see, pretty good order. I'm happy with this. These are the 10s, 9s, 1, 8, 1, 6. So 81% gem rate on this, 68 cards. This will do quite nicely. Getting it back at a good time with Wemby just finishing the Olympics. Had a good game in the gold medal game, even though they lost. And his hype will likely build a little bit before the season. So anyway, I've got another one of these orders that will be back to me tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be really fun. I'm actually more excited to show you guys that one versus this one. But yeah, and then like I said, I've got another video in the works just about my overall business that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate the support. Always love reading your comments. And we'll see you guys next time.